think one of the big things that comes up in sisterhood, or one of the reasons why there is such a lack of sisterhood, is to do with the other woman wound.
Like competition and comparing yourselves to other people, other women. So it's really about stepping out of that and coming into our own power, and really embracing it in each other and seeing each other, and just celebrating each other. Just holding each other in a space of celebration and praise, rather than feeling like, hey, she's up here and I'm here, so I can't celebrate her.
Or if she's up here and I'm here, that means I'm not good enough, or I'm not gifted or talented. And using that to compare ourselves, rather than using each other as a catalyst for our growths, and thinking, hey, if she can do that, then I can do that, because she is me and I am her. So not using our differences as individual failure, but actually knowing that, we're all capable of the same thing.
I think naturally when we connect as women, we do pull each other up with us, like even us two being close and like supporting each other through our ups, downs, and it pulls each other along with us. So like when I have this, it's like, it's always like this with us, I feel. And I feel like as women, the more we connect and the more we have these circles and these gatherings and sisterhood, because even afterwards we're going to keep an online space for everybody to stay connected and stay sharing and integrating. And the power of that I've felt and seen by being in sisterhoods and being in circles with women, we kind of just rise together, and we naturally, that's our nature, that's what we're supposed to do, but we've been cut off from doing that. So I think this space is just going to help us all to just gather
into that again. Because I think we've been massively disconnected from ourselves, but also other women, due to misogyny, fear of the divine feminine. So there has been a massive disconnect in terms of us connecting in this really heart-centered, empowering way.
Away from all the fluffy, pretty things that we share, the real depth and the shadow and all the deep stuff. It's like it's gone away.
And one of the really powerful things about sisterhood is the ability to be a mirror to one another. When we kind of isolate ourselves, restrict ourselves, and kind of suppress our emotions, we then just feel really alone and really ashamed, and we feel like we're the only ones who feel like this. And when we do come together in these spaces, we realise we're sharing the same pain.
We're synchronised, we're all synchronised, we're all, the whole world is like this web of wombs.
And typically the kind of I am not enough belief that we kind of internalise as, I'm just not good enough and everyone else is really capable and talented and I'm just really, shit, is actually a collective thing. It's one of the most common beliefs that we hold, and when we can see that in the other person, we can go, hey,
you are enough.
You're amazing, you're a goddess, and that means that I'm amazing and I'm a goddess too. And I think that's one of the most empowering things you get from circles, is it kind of breaks down the illusions and the kind of stories we tell ourselves.
And it's taking you out of kind of this matrix of even the not enough but the too much, when we feel like we're too much, and instead of being angry at the world for not allowing us to be too much or saying we're not enough, just stepping into what we are without being a victim of the outside world, of what we're not allowed to be. We just allow ourselves, we have to give ourselves permission to rise, and each other. So coming together in these circles activates that naturally. Makes it more comfortable and makes it more normal and natural for us to do that, to to be ourselves, our true selves.
And we don't need to be angry victims. We just do it. We just break the barrier and we just do it. We are it. We embody it. It's not that we're angry at the world for it or angry at men. It's just we become accountable for ourselves, and we own where we're at, and we sort of face it all. It's not about changing other people necessarily, it's about changing ourselves and then leading by example.
Yeah.
So to sum up the retreat in a few sentences, I would say self-love, sisterhood, embodying the divine feminine, and also embodying and connecting to where the resistance is, where the fear is, sort of lifting the veil and seeing what the limiting beliefs are. When did you first feel that? Where do you feel it in the body? Really sort of connecting to ourselves on a multi-layered level, and just kind of really coming face to face with that.
Yeah, and I think weaving that with fun and love and all the nice yummy stuff too, it kind of brings it all together in a place of safety and love, and it will be enjoyable. It won't just be like, oh
yeah, like not taking it all so seriously, because what we'll realise is that most of us, if not all of us, are going to be dealing with the same blocks, and it's not creating a story out of it too much or taking it too seriously. It's almost like that's bullshit, disregarding it, and then actually replacing that with
filling it up with what you want, what you want to create.